Hello, everyone. Welcome to Race 11 of the Diecast Racing Cup Series. Race 11, it's one of the big ones. It's the Coca-Cola 600, where the most points for the entire season, 70 points on offering here tonight. Let's take a look at your point standings here as things start to get serious. Austin Cindric still retains the points lead with a new challenger, Tyler Reddick, in the second. Noah Gragson third, William Byron fourth, Daniel Suarez rounds out your top five, the only drivers above 200 points. Rounding out your top 10 is Ty Gibbs, Kyle Larson, Shane Van Gisbergen, Cole Custer, and Ross Chastain. Here's where the rest of the field is in the standings after that. So let's take a look at your starting lineup for tonight's Crown Jewel Coca-Cola 600. So starting on pole, we have one of the winners from this season, Ryan Blaney, and AJ Allmendinger, a former champion, to his outside. Row 2 is Daniel Suarez, fifth in the points, looking to get some big ground gained on the two of Austin Cindric. He starts third with John Nemechek, Bristol winner, in fourth. Two guys who have had slow starts this season, looking for long winless streaks broken here. Joey Logano still looking for career win number 20, with Christopher Bell starting sixth, trying to get his 2025 season looking like last season. Ross Chastain, who won at Homestead, starts seventh, and last year's Coca-Cola 600 winner, Chris Buescher, is eighth. Then the two Bass Pro Shops cars of Ty Dillon and Chase Briscoe round out your top 10. Two Hendrick cars in row number 6, Chase Elliott and last week's winner, Kyle Larson. Zane Smith and Ricky Stenhouse are in row 7. Cole Custer and COTA winner Shane Van Gisbergen in row 8. Daytona 500 champion Todd Gilliland and Jimmy Johnson in row number 9. New sponsor Gamebridge for Justin Haley this week. He and Josh Berry will start in row 10. Then points leader Austin Cindric with a rough qualifying effort at 21st, with Bubba Wallace to his outside in row 11. Row 12, Martinsville winner Denny Hamlin, who's had a really rough season since, and Brad Keselowski, currently last in points. The third and final Bass Pro Shop car in row 13, Austin Dillon, to his outside Vegas winner Alex Bowman. Then two of the top 5 in points, Tyler Reddick and Noah Gragson, deep in the field in row 14. Row 15, William Byron, who's also up there in the points, and Eric Jones to his outside. And then Ty Gibbs, new sponsor for him this week, and Kyle Busch round out your field. So let's take a look at your race facts for tonight's Coca-Cola 600. 30 laps, stage 1 ends at lap 6, stage 2 ends at lap 12, stage 3 ends at lap 18, and stage 4 ends at the end of the race. This is the only race this season where there is more than 3 stages, hence why there's more points available. So you got to put a lot of effort into this race. This race is big for this full season championship. But there are talks that the finale could be 4 stages just to make it even more entertaining. But now, let's take a look at not take a look. Let's get the other channel started. Hello everyone, welcome to the Diecast Racing Cup Series here for Race 11, the Coca-Cola 600. Here's your point standings. Austin Cindric retains the points lead after a very crash-filled Talladega race. Tyler Reddick, new challenger, into second in the points, 9 points back. Noah Gragson third, 22 points back. Then William Byron, 25 points back as Cindric. And Daniel Suarez rounds out your top 5, 41 points back. And the last driver above the 200 mark in the points. Rounding out your top 10 is Ty Gibbs, Kyle Larson, Shane Van Gisbergen, Cole Custer, and Ross Chastain. Here's where the rest of the field is in points behind them. And let's take a look at your starting lineup for tonight's Crown Jewel race, the Coca-Cola 600, one of the most important races in the championship, with its extra 10 points on bonus, or on tap here, because there are 4 stages. Starting on pole is Atlanta winner Ryan Blaney and AJ Allmendinger to his outside. Row number 2, one of the guys up there in points, Daniel Suarez, and Bristol winner John Nemechek. Joey Logano and Christopher Bell trying to turn their seasons around. They start 5th and 6th. Then Ross Chastain, Homestead winner, and Chris Buescher, last year's Coca-Cola 600 winner. Then 2 Bass Pro Shop cars around your top 10. Ty Dillon and Chase Briscoe. Hendrick drivers Chase Elliott and last week's winner Kyle Larson. In row number 6, Larson's also won the Coke 600 before, back in 2021. Zane Smith and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. in row number 7. Row 8 is Cole Custer and Shane Van Gisbergen, 2 guys up in the top in the point standings. Todd Gilliland and Jimmy Johnson in row number 9. New sponsor for Justin Haley this week, Gamebridge. He has Josh Berry to his outside. Then the points leader, Austin Cindric, rough qualifying. He starts 11th with Bubba Wallace to his outside. Then Denny Hamlin, Martinsville winner this year. And Brad Keselowski, he sits last in points. Not a good season for him. Then the third and final Bass Pro Shop car, Austin Dillon and Alex Bowman in row 13. Bowman won at Vegas this year. Then 2 of the drivers in the top 5 in the standings, Tyler Reddick and Noah Gragson, got to get their act together here today. Row 15 features another driver inside the top 5 in the standings, William Byron and Eric Jones to his outside. And in the final row, we have Ty Gibbs, who has a new sponsor this week, and 2-time Coca-Cola 600 winner, Kyle Busch. So let's take a look at your race facts for tonight's Coca-Cola 600. 30 laps. Stage 1 ends at lap 6. Stage 2 ends at lap 12. Stage 3 ends at lap 18. And Stage 4 ends at lap 30. This is the only race where there are 4 stages. However, that could change. There is talks that it could be a 4-stage race at the finale in Phoenix when we get there in August or September. I don't know when it'll be. But anyway, it's time for the Coca-Cola 600 to start. Here we go. We're racing for the Coca-Cola 600. Trouble, here we go already. On lap number 1, Chase Briscoe around. Chris Buescher's in it. Todd Gilliland got turned. Austin Cindric's involved. The points leader gets taken out on a lap 1 crash. And this rough season for Todd Gilliland, Chase Briscoe, and Chris Buescher continues. With a lap 1 wreck in the Coke 600, a race that could change your season. And they can't even make it off of lap 1. Caution is out. Very unfortunate for them. As Todd got turned by the 19. And the 17 had nowhere to go. Shane Van Gisbergen, who's up there in the points, had nowhere to go. Oh, man. And yeah, that's all the drivers who were taken out in that. Todd, Chris Buescher, Cindric, and SVG. So Shane's going to be last, Cindric 31st, and that is a very big DNF. This race could make or break your season. 70 points on hand here, more than the 60 that every other race will allow. So that is a huge DNF for Austin Cindric, and this really changes the game for everyone else. Yeah, this is huge for all those guys who are up there in the points. Now two of the guys who are top 10 in the points just crashed out of the race, Shane Van Gisbergen and Austin Cindric. Guys that are deep in the standings, like a Brad Keselowski or a Joey Logano who's leading, or Ross Chastain who's in second, they can gain a lot of points now on the points leader, and they can really start a championship charge here a few races later than they'd like. So Shane Van Gisbergen will finish last. He gets 32nd on the day, or on the night. Not good for him. Hasn't scored a top 10 since he had that 3-race outburst in between COTA, Phoenix, and Vegas, where he got first, sixth, and third. It's been in the teens ever since. Like the 15th, 14th, the 29th, and 15th. He'll end up with a 32nd tonight. Austin Cindric, the points leader, we'll take a look at his finishes here. Got taken out in a last lap crash last week at Talladega. So his 9th place really doesn't count. It's 0 points. But 27th, 8th, 25th, 13th, 19th, and then Homestead, the race where it all changed. Third, back-to-back thirds, 23rd, 5th, 9th, and now a 31st. 30th for Chris Buescher. He's had an awful season. Only 2 top 10 finishes that were both inside the top 3 at Daytona, and then losing in a photo finish at Kansas. How ironic. He'll finish 30th in the Coke 600. His winless streak increases to a year. 29th for Todd Gilliland. This has been documented every week. It has been downhill since he finished first at Daytona and then second in Atlanta. He has not gotten a top 10 since. He came close with an 11th at Homestead. But I also believe he crashed out that race. So, yeah. It's been downhill for this 34 team ever since. And then Chase Briscoe, who was doing really well, he had been finishing inside consistently in the teens for 5 of the first 6 races, then finally got a top 10 at Martinsville. It's unraveled on him since. Maybe he should have just kept finishing in the teens because it was clearly working. He was inside the top 10 in points, the former champion. It's just been downhill ever since. He got that 7th at, I believe it was Martinsville, with finishes of last, 31st, 28th, and 28th again. Not good for Briscoe. And I believe, if I remember correctly, last season around this time in the season last year, everything went wrong for Briscoe in his final season in that 14. But anyway, we'll head to lap number 4. Green flag back underway for the Coke 600. Good start from Joey. 3 wide on the outside. Here comes Zane Smith with John Hunter Nemechek trying to make it 3, but looks like he's going to have no help. And Zane and John Hunter are actually going to be shuffled out of the pack. But side by side for the lead between Joe Log and Ross. A lot of people got shuffled out, and one of them is a big name. Tyler Reddick is going to the back. Yeah, Reddick got shuffled out by Ty Gibbs. And that pushed Ross Chastain to the lead. Ross and Chase, 2 Chevrolets with good speed right now. Suarez up there as well. A lot of guys, big names in the points, trying to get some points here. Cole Custer up there in the top 7. Ross Chastain, who's had a very rough season despite his win at Homestead, trying to make things happen here. 3 wide. Here comes Elliott to the outside. He's going to be shuffled out, though, as well as Suarez, Custer, and Ty Gibbs. 3 guys up there on the top in the points. Maybe not. Chase gets back in line. Ty Dillon pushed him back in line. 2 to go. 2 to go on the stage. Side by side for the lead between the 1 and the 22. They seem like they got good cars. Seabell gets shuffled out. Whoa, the 9 gets loose. He saves it. He shucks it 3 wide. Logano and Blaney 1-2. Penske. Yeah, Penske on the bottom. Then they're 3 wide behind Chevrolets. The rookie Haley, Chase, and Ross. Making things happen here. Push on the outside for the 1. Trying to make something work. But a push on the inside in the middle line keeps it 3 wide, and now Haley's clear to 3rd. Oh, Brad shuffles the 47 of Ricky out of line. Eric Jones might be shuffled. Contact between the 9 and the 23. They all hold station for now, but Bubba nearly gets wrecked again. Ross gets shuffled, so does William Byron. Final lap of stage number 1, and it's all Joey Logano right now. Chase Elliott looking to make a move. Here's the 9 in the middle, trying to make something happen. Oh, whoa! Ryan Blaney takes the lead. Push from the bottom lane. Blaney went for it. He got the lead. Justin Haley now fights Joe Log for 2nd. Yeah, Joey Logano trying to stay up in 2nd, trying to see if he can get a push. Maybe make a run for the stage, but I don't know. Not a lot of momentum for that middle line. Ryan Blaney may have this on lock. Ryan Blaney, who's had a very up and down season, is only up there in the points thanks to last week's finish at Talladega, trying to add on to some momentum. Austin Dillon goes for it, and he gets shuffled. Here comes the 22 of Logano. Logano's there, side by side. Penske showdown for the stage. Who's it going to be? Logano's going to get the push, and he's going to win stage 1. Joey Logano first, Ryan Blaney 2nd. Bubba Wallace, he needed that. A 3rd place finish in the stage for the 23. 4th, it's going to be Justin Haley or Chase Elliott. They're saying Justin Haley got it. Chase Elliott 5th. Eric Jones gets 6th. Brad Keselowski 7th. He needs that. Kyle Larson 8th. William Byron 9th. And Ross Chastain rounds out the stage finishers. Or the stage point collectors, if you will. Denny Hamlin just missed out. Ricky Stenhouse just missed out. Ty Dillon just missed out. Those are 3 guys who needed stage points, and they didn't get it. And also, those stage points help, but you need to finish up front too to really, really do damage in the standings. You have to finish up front, and you also got to hope that it kind of turns into a wreck fest and that you don't get collected in other people's shenanigans. So we'll restart on lap number 7 of 30 in stage 2. We'll also get the stage results taken care of. But damn, really dominant stage there by the Penske boys that are still in the race, of course. Yes, Logano, Blaney, 1st and Cindric's 1st and 2nd. Cindric 31st. But man, Cindric probably had a fast car, and we'll never know because he got taken out on lap 1. He's had fast cars all season. Bubba, Haley, Elliott, Jones, Keselowski, Larson, and then Byron, Chastain. All right, good. All right, here we go. Lap 7 of 30. Logano, Blaney lead the field to green. We're back underway in the Coke 600. Already a couple guys shooting. Noah got really sideways. trying to make it 3 wide on the bottom. Doesn't look like it's going to work out for him. Ryan Blaney takes the lead. Chase Elliott gets shuffled. William Byron gets shuffled. Stenhouse, Gibbs, Eric Jones gets put 3 wide. Jones is going to the back. That third line has barely anybody in it, but it's Ryan Blaney leading Justin Haley and Kyle Larson. All 3 of the JGR Toyotas got kicked to the curb. They fall to the back, as well as some Hendrick Chevys and some Fords. But the Penske boys of Ryan Blaney and Joey Logano for now are controlling this race. We'll also give a call to Justin Haley. That Spire car has been fast all season. And once again, showing it, flexing his muscles, the rookie is in second. Josh Berry gets shuffled out of line. Eric Jones gets shuffled out of line. Here comes Austin Dillon. He's going to shuffle out Logano. And Joey Logano will now have a chance at the stage. Or will he? Never mind. He will. Lap 8 begins. Joey's got no help, though. Austin Dillon really forcing things early. And AD goes into the battle for second with Haley. But he's shuffled out. Ty Dillon tried to move up top, and he almost wrecked the field. Still Ryan Blaney, the pole sitter, leading things with Justin Haley in second, and now a battle for third between Bubba Wallace and Kyle Larson. Big push up the middle. Let's see if Joey Logano's got a good car in traffic. We'll see what he can do. First time being in the back half of the field all day, and John Hunter Nemechek nearly gets turned by Bubba Wallace. Just as that happened, Alex Bowman got put in the wall by the 16 of Allmendinger, and the 1 of Chastain gets shuffled out. Kyle Larson, who won Talladega, he's had a really solid start to the season. Finally starting to see the 5 come back to the front to begin lap 9, and Justin Haley is trying to take the lead away from Ryan Blaney, but he gets a push from the RCR boys of Kyle Busch and Austin Dillon. Oh, he might have. There they go. They get shuffled out. We'll see if Blaney has a good car in traffic too now. John Hunter Nemechek, Justin Haley now side by side for the lead. Alex Bowman leading the high side. Big push. Haley to the lead, followed by Larson. And don't look now, here comes the 48. Alex Bowman gets side by side with Haley. They had a photo finish at Vegas earlier this year, but Haley's going to immediately take the lead back as one driver from Bowman's line gets shuffled out. Now Bowman just goes to the middle line, and that'll drive John Hunter Nemechek out of line. Coming to lap number 10, Larson and Nemechek shuffle. As well as Chastain. Oh, Haley Bowman there in a bad spot. Ty Dillon's in trouble. There goes the 10. Hard hit. Oh, man, hard hit for Ty Dillon. Kyle Busch gets taken out. AJ Allmendinger had nowhere to go, and my goodness, huge hit. Bass Pro Shops in shambles. All 3 of their cars get taken out early on in the going, and that's going to end stage 2. Hard hit for Ty Dillon. Richard Childress Racing and Bass Pro Shops in shambles. How did Joey Logano miss that one? Joey Logano was right in front of him, and luckily for him, he missed it, but AJ Allmendinger did not. So, the stage points, Justin Haley, the rookie, wins stage 2. Noah Gragson gets second. Alex Bowman third. Joey Logano fourth. Bubba Wallace 5th, Jimmy Johnson 6th, Kyle Larson 7th, John Henry Nemechek 8th, Ryan Blaney 9th, and Ross Chastain rounds out your top 10. Eric Jones, Josh Berry just missed out on stage points. So let's take a look at your results now. The 16, the 8, the 3, and the 10 all get taken out. But now we're in stage 3. This is the last time that stage points will be handed out. You got to finish in the top 10 to collect them. And boy, do some people need them. Yeah, there's some people that really need stage points that I don't think have gotten any, like Denny Hamlin, Ricky Stenhouse. Who else would fit that category? Christopher Bell. He needs some. And then I believe Reddick, Suarez, Custer, they need points as well. So let's take a look at the stage 2 results. Justin Haley, Noah, Bowman, Log, Wallace, Johnson, Larson, John Hunter, and then Blaney and Chastain. So now your finishing results. AJ Allmendinger. It has been downhill for him ever since Daytona, where he was leading the points. He got a top 5 there. He's only got 2 top 5s on the year, which are both of his top 10s at Daytona and Martinsville. It's been downhill ever since. Thought there was a recent uptick coming with a 12th at Bristol and a 16th at Dega. Tonight, a 27th. Kyle Busch, who's had a really good season this year, up and down actually, but has got a lot of points. Tonight, not so much. 26th for the 8th. And then Austin Dillon, who's also having a good season. He'll finish for the 25th. Both RCR guys have had really good seasons so far. And Ty Dillon, who has had a very awful season. Only 1 top 10 at Kansas. Hasn't got a single-digit placement finish. His top 10 at Kansas, he was 10th. It's a 24th for the 10 team. Very awful season from Ty. So let's take a look. Has there been any driver who's gotten the stage point that's been taken out? The answer is no. So if you get taken out with stage points, that's good for you, but it's also a wasted opportunity. So we will go back racing here for stage 3, and this would normally mean the end of the race. Not in the Coke 600. This is the big one, where we got 4 stages. Here we go. Green flag. We're back underway. Justin Haley. Noah Gragson. Chase Elliott immediately shuffles out. Alex Bowman gets shuffled out. Jimmy Johnson trying to make it a 3-wide battle up top. Here comes the one of Ross Chastain to help them as well with Brad Keselowski and Ty Gibbs. But it's the 7 and the 4, dead even into 1. Now the 7 pulls ahead. Haley in the lead. 3 wide behind the 7, 4, and 23. With Justin Haley with the best view in the house right now. Noah Gragson on his outside. Bubba Wallace in third, pushing the 7. Jimmy Johnson leading the outside line, at least for now. Denny Hamlin gets shuffled out, but William Byron gets shuffled out by Josh Berry. Zane Smith shuffles out Brad Keselowski. Jimmy Johnson gets shuffled out, and so does Josh Berry. Lap 14. Lap 14 begins. These are the drivers who will fight for stage points. Oh, Justin Haley and Noah Gragson get shuffled. John Hunter Nemechek back to the lead. Here's Joey Logano. This race is kind of like Bristol, where John Hunter is just hanging around in the front the entire night. And eventually, he came out of nowhere to steal Bristol on the last lap. But he was up front the entire night. Or the entire day there. Here he is up front again. Joey Logano challenges to his inside, but now John Hunter's going to get a push, and he's going to take the lead with Ross Chastain and Kyle Larson following. Kyle Larson's going to try and come down in front of Joey Logano, and he makes it work, for at least for a moment. He might get shuffled here. He indeed does. Joey Logano also gets shuffled. Side by side for the lead between the legacy Toyotas of Eric Jones and John Hunter Nemechek. Big push from Justin Haley up the middle. Nemechek leads in lap 14. Jones comes back. Jones to the lead. With a push from Haley. Zane Smith is there. Same with Nemechek trying to save it. He does. Ty Gibbs gets shuffled. Everyone's chaotic. Chaos everywhere. And they all hang on into turn one. I got crazy there for a really hot second. But the Legacy boys end up finding each other and slowly and methodically work their way in the front. Eric Jones has had a quiet season. Not normally for what he's capable of. He's normally up there championship fighting. Hasn't won one yet in this series. Maybe this year he'll come out of nowhere and steal it. 3 wide for second. Haley, John Hunter, and Ross. Haley's falling back. Here comes Ross looking for the lead. But he might get shuffled here. He indeed does. Here comes the 22. Joey Logano makes a bonsai move. Logano goes to the lead. Lap 15. John Hunter coming right back. Oh, Bubba. Bubba nearly gets turned. Here comes everybody just trying to hang on. Cole Custer makes a 3 wide on the outside. But the battle is between Jones and Logano for the lead. Jones, Logano side by side for the lead. 3 wide for third. Custer up high. Wallace in the middle. Larson down low. Coming to the halfway point of the race. Cole Custer makes it 3 wide for the lead. But Logano gets a push. Joey Logano to the lead. Custer moves up high. Reddick moves up high. Bubba Wallace goes to the high side as well as Ross Chastain. Logano in the lead for now. We head to lap 16. Eric Jones puts a big block on Justin Haley. Jones trying to move high. Haley sideways. He makes a save. What a save by Justin Haley. Now Logano and Larson are side by side for the lead. Joey Logano has not won in a very long time. It's been 2 long years since win number 19 came for the all-time wins leader in this sport. Trying for win number 20 tonight, which has been done by nobody. It's hard to win one race in this series. Joey Logano's made winning one race easy. But he still hasn't won number 20. And he still hasn't won a championship. Logano, Haley, Wallace, now Larson. As we're coming to 2 to go on the stage, Justin Haley looks to the middle for the lead. Logano gets a push by Wallace, the 2311 boys. There are only Toyotas behind the 22. Justin Haley now side by side for the lead with 2 to go on the stage. Hey. Reddick in the wall. Gibbs in the wall. Haley and Logano side by side. They make contact. Here's Zane Smith. Smith to the bottom. Haley covers. Logano has to block Wallace up high. Getting very chaotic. Stage points. The last stage points you can have are right here. You cannot get shuffled in these last 2 laps. You have to get these stage points. Because this is the last time you'll get stage 3 stage points possibly ever. Again this season. Ryan Blaney makes a big move. 3 wide up the middle. That's for 5th. Noah shuffles out Ross. Eric Jones going to dive to the middle. He might go for the lead. Ross Chastain gets shuffled as well. Bubba Wallace looks to the outside. Bubba Wallace for the lead. Bunch of Toyotas up here. All helping him. 3 wide for the lead. Zane Smith makes a big move. White flag in the air for stage 3, and Zane Smith takes the lead for the first time tonight. Tyler Reddick gets shuffled out by Ryan Blaney. Bubba Wallace gets shuffled out all by himself. Here's Joey Logano again. Zane Smith gets put 3 wide in the middle. Larson makes the move. Oh, Noah goes up to help Zane. And that gives the 22 the lead right back. Joey Logano has been strong tonight, trying to get the stage. Ty Gibbs, he's up there. Big points on the cards for him. He's up there in the standings. This is huge for the 54 if he can get some. What a big night this has been for Logano. Can he win the stage? Ty Gibbs is looking to his outside. Oh, Cole Custer shuffles out Reddick. Reddick now is going to have to finish the race. Side by side for the stage. Joey Logano, Ty Gibbs. Stage 3 goes. Hey, that's really close. Very close at the line, but we're getting word that the 22 barely beat the 54 to the stripe, and Joey Logano wins stage 3. Huge for Joey. Ty Gibbs second. Give a call to Zane Smith getting third. He needed big points. He gets some there. Eric Jones fourth. John Nemechek fifth. Kyle Larson gets sixth. Seventh for Cole Custer, who shuffled out Reddick to get some. Noah Gregson eighth. Ross Chastain ninth. And the last measle of a stage point went to Bubba Wallace. Ryan Blaney, Justin Haley just missed out. Tyler Reddick was the last one in the pack to miss out. Oh, you got to feel for Reddick. He was in a position to get stage points, but Cole Custer, getting desperate, he wanted more. He moved up, and Reddick had no help. That's a big-time blow for Reddick, but Joey Logano easily had the most stage points tonight. If he can finish this race, which is very hard to do in this sport, let alone winning, he's going to have a monster night in the points. But there's also still a lot of guys left in this race. This hasn't been a crash fest like the last couple, which is good. But there's still a lot of guys in this race. And that might hinder his points gain. So Joey Logano won 2 stages tonight. So there's 20 points right there. And then tack on another 7 points he finished in stage 2. He got 27 stage points tonight. 27! That's huge. That's a top 10 finish. On placement points right there. That's huge points for Logano. And he hasn't even gotten his placement points yet. If Joey wins, that's 67 points. A huge swing in the championship for the 22, who's way back in the standings. He's around the 25th region. He can win or get like a top 5, oh, that's going to be big for this 22 team. And then we'll see if anybody else scored stage points in all 3 stages. Ross Chastain did. However, he only got 4. Ryan Blaney didn't. Bubba Wallace did. He got 8 in stage 1. He got 6 in stage 2. And then 1 in stage 3. But that's still stage points in every stage. Justin Haley didn't. He got 2. He got it in 2 stages. Same with Ryan Blaney. Although big stage points for the 7. 17 for Justin Haley and 11 for Blaney. Chase Elliott, he only got it in 1 stage. He got 6 in stage 1. Eric Jones scored in 2 stages. He got 5 in stage 1 and 7 in stage 3. Brad Keselowski only got 4 in stage 1. Kyle Larson got stage points in all 3 stages. 3 in stage 1, 4 in stage 2, and then 5 in stage 3. Big points for the 5. William Byron only scored 2 in stage 1. And then I already mentioned Ross Chastain. So then Noah Gragson only got 3 in stage 3 and then 9 in stage 2. That's 12. Jimmy Johnson only got 5 in stage 2. And then John Hunter Nemechek got 6 in stage 3 and 3 in stage 2. And here in stage 3, Zane Smith scored his first stage points with 8. Ty Gibbs got 9, his first stage points. Cole Custer got his first stage points with 4. And that's it. So we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. So here we go. The final stage. This is for all the marbles, where winning now becomes the most important. Everyone got their points? That wanted some. Now you got to fight for the win. Here we go. Stage 3 in the Coke 600 is underway. Lap 19 to 30. Chase Elliott already gets shuffled out. Bubba Wallace, Justin Haley make it 3 wide. Here comes some more fanning out, trying to make it 3 wide up top. Bubba Wallace has some momentum. Joey Logano's in the lead. Zane Smith goes to second. Tyler Reddick got shuffled out. If Tyler Reddick can get 9 points, he'll be ahead of Cindric, but I don't think he'll have the points lead. He had an awful night. A bad time for an awful night by this 45 team. Joe Log, Zane lead the way. John Hunter, Gibbs, side by side for third. As we're coming up to lap number 20. Cole Custer makes it 3 wide up the middle. William Byron gets shuffled. Bubba Wallace gets shuffled. Logano, he might have led lap 20. It's 3 wide for the lead between Gibbs, Logano, and John Hunter. It turns into side-by-side for the lead. John Hunter and Logano. Byron and Bubba fall back. But it's the 22 and the 42 side-by-side. The top 6 all double file. That's John Hunter and Joe Log. Then Ross and Zane, Jimmy and Larson. 3 wide for 7th between Blaney, Haley, and Noah. Noah and C. Bell are the only 2 cars on the outside line. Maybe the Toyotas will work on the outside. There's a couple up here. Here's Hamlin going to help. Eric Jones is going to help. Cole Custer will push the middle line. Logano back to the lead. And Gibbs helps. Zane Smith's going to override the outside line. Justin Haley gets kicked to the curb. There he goes. The 22 just seems too dominant for now. We begin lap 22. Lap 21, my bad. With the 22 and the 1 of Chastain right there. And, we're going to be 4 wide. And Jimmy Johnson's going to be kicked to the back. Here's C. Bell looking for the lead. I don't think we've said Christopher Bell's name all night long, and here he is in stage 3, looking for the lead. He got 0 stage points. He has to finish in order to get the benefit of points. Remember, if you DNF, you get 0 points. 0 placement points. The only points you can get are stage points. Up the middle, John Hunter makes it 3 wide. Here come the Toyotas, rolling the outside again. Well, it looks like Seabell's going straight into the wall. This is making it tough in the competition. Nobody can clear the 22 of Logano. 3 wide for the lead again. John Hunter, Bell, and Logano. Oh, I think they're going to shuffle out Logano here. They might, but he's definitely lost the lead. John Hunter Nemechek and Denny Hamlin make it side by side for the lead on lap 23, and Logano does get shuffled. Well, here we go. This is big. This is big now. Logano gets shuffled out. We'll see how good his car is in traffic as Denny Hamlin nearly gets turned. Oh, my. Woo! What a save by Denny Hamlin. He takes the lead. He's trying for win number 2 of this season, as well as John Hunter Nemechek and Kyle Larson. They're all lined up together. On the outside, it's Stenhouse, Haley, and Jones. Here comes a push from some Toyotas, and Hamlin and Stenhouse go side by side for the lead. I don't think I've said Ricky Stenhouse's name all night, and here he is fighting for the lead. He's going to take the lead here in a second. The 47 takes his first lead of the night. But Denny Hamlin clawing right back. Here comes the 11. Denny Hamlin back to the lead. That 42's been really good all night as well. Here he comes. Kyle Larson there as well. Oh, Daniel Suarez and Justin Haley. There goes the 99. Caution's out. Ricky Stenhouse in the wall. Daniel Suarez in the wall hard. Justin Haley, who got a lot of stage points, and Ryan Blaney. Oh, that is not what they needed. Suarez is up there in the standings, as well as Blaney, but Justin Haley, who's back in the standings, and Ricky Stenhouse, who's near last in the standings, gets taken out. That is very unfortunate for all of them, and this changes the complexion of the race big time. Very unfortunate for the 47. That 7 car had speed. The 12 was quick. That's no teammates now for Joey Logano. No more teammates for Log. Very unfortunate. So, now let's take a look at your top 10. Hamlin leads. John Hunter second. Larson's third. Noah's fourth. Zane fifth. Jones sixth. Jimmy seventh. Ross eighth. Gibbs ninth. Cole Custer 10th. The best car all day. The best car all night runs 12th. Joey Logano. 42 points sounds good, but I think Logano wants the 67 he'll get if he wins. Yeah, Logano hasn't won in 2 years, back when AAA Insurance was full-time sponsoring the 22. He wants to get a win for Shell and Pennzoil, who are on his horse tonight. But let's get the finishing results taken care of. Ricky Stenhouse has had a very awful season. 23rd for him. Been very hit or miss, but it's been a lot of bad for the 47 crew. Justin Haley, the rookie, who has been extremely fast at points, has a lot of top 20 finishes, almost won Vegas, almost won Atlanta. Looked good again tonight, but got caught up in a crash. 22nd for the 7. And then Ryan Blaney. Man, he has had up and down luck. He only has 3 top 10 finishes. A win in Atlanta, a second last week, and a 6th back at Homestead. But he has had some good races, good top 20s. He had a good race going tonight, but he got caught up in a crash that wasn't his fault. 21st. Then Daniel Suarez, who had that 3 straight top 10 streak to begin the season, then finished inside the top 20 for a couple weeks, then had a bad week at Martinsville, another top 20 at Kansas, and then finally a 4th top 10 at Bristol before 31st last week and then 20th this week in the Coke 600. So Suarez starting to lose some steam from that hot start. But now we begin lap 26. It's going to be a 5-lap shootout. We only have 19 cars left. Denny Hamlin looking for his second win this season, as well as John Nemechek and Kyle Larson, the top three. Noah Gragson looking for the points lead in fourth and his first win with his new team, Front Row Motorsports. Zane Smith trying to get his first win in 2 years. Eric Jones trying to get up there with his teammate to help him out. Jimmy Johnson up there as well. Legacy Toyota's coming to the front, trying to make something happen here. Ross Chastain looking for his second win of the season. Ty Gibbs looking for his third win of the season. Cole Custer looking for his first career win. That rounds out your top 10. C. Bell trying to turn his 2025 around. Joey Logano, the best car all night, runs 12th. Bubba Wallace has had a good car, 13th. William Byron, 14th. First, trying to get his first win in a long time. Josh Berry also trying to get his first win in a long time, quietly 15th. Tyler Reddick, not a good night in 16th. Maybe if he can hang on here and stay in this restart and stay with the pack, he'll have a shot at winning. He hasn't won in a long time. Brad Keselowski, 17th, trying to get out of last place in points. Alex Bowman, 18th, looking for his second win of the season. And Chase Elliott, trying to get his first win of the year. Hendricks had a good season, man. They got all 4 of their cars in play. Watch out for them. Here we go. 5-lap shootout for the win. Green flag is out. Hamlin and Nemechek. 3 wide. Everyone shot up out ready. Eric Jones making a big move. Cole Custer. Joey Logano gets shuffled. There goes the 22. The 5 and the 38. Oh, there goes Legacy. There goes Legacy besides Jimmy Johnson. Denny Hamlin in the lead. Kyle Larson in second. Hamlin blocks. Hamlin leads. This is heartbreaking for Logano. He won't have a shot at winning this. He's now running in 16th. He needs a caution if he wants to win. A lot of fast cars getting shuffled out. But it's all Denny Hamlin in the lead right now. Kyle Larson second, the 2 Front Row Motorsports teammates of Zane and Noah in third. Then Jimmy and Ross, 5th, 6th. 3 wide on back behind them. Oh, Denny Hamlin! He goes into the wall. Bubba Wallace gets shuffled out as well as Kyle Larson. Noah to the lead. 4 laps to go. Noah Gragson to the front. He's followed by Ross, and Seabell will make it 3. 9-car shootout for the win in this Coca-Cola 600. Seabell, Chastain, Noah Gragson, Noah to the lead. Reddick and Bell get shuffled. I like the Toyotas here. I also like the Front Row Motorsports Fords. The Chevrolets are not lined up right now. It's going to be a manufacturer game. Ty Gibbs has already won 2 races this year, looking for win number 3. He already takes the lead back. And Noah gets shuffled. But that's fine. He'll help out his teammate Zane. Zane's right there. He's had good speed all season, trying to get his first win of the season. We're coming to 3 to go. Here's Ross. Tyler Reddick did what he needed to do. He stayed in the pack. Alex Bowman shoots 3 wide. Bowman looking for the lead. Zane helping. Oh, Chase Elliott's going to be shuffled. Chase Elliott gets shuffled out. Side by side for the lead between 2 winners this year. The 48 of Bowman and the 1 of Chastain. Ross goes to the lead. He needs this win so badly. Didn't get as many stage points as he wanted, but here he is trying to get the big one, the win. Alex Bowman gets shuffled out. Noah Gregson's going to make it 3 wide for the side-by-side for the lead. Coming to 2 laps to go. The 1 and the 4. Side by side for the lead. Oh, Gibbs forces his way in there. 2 to go. Chastain leads. But don't look now. Ty Gibbs is there. Ty Gibbs looks for the lead. Front Row Motorsports and Hendrick trying to get the win on the bottom. Oh, Zane left his teammate. Wow, Zane left Noah. That's huge. But Noah's still going to make it 3 wide. 3 wide for the lead between Noah on the bottom, Gibbs in the middle, Ross up high. White flag in the air this time. Here we come. White flag for the Coke 600. This is for all the marbles. It came down to one of the closest photo finishes ever in the series. Let's see if it'll happen again. Ty Gibbs leads. Here comes Zane and Noah. Chase Elliott gets shuffled out. Side by side for the lead between the 38 and the 54. White flag is out. Noah Gragson leads at the line. Will he lead it when we come back? Look at Alex Bowman. Alex Bowman is there in a second. There's Jimmy as well. And the 38 shuffles out the 45. Jimmy's got help. Jimmy's going to go to the lead. Down the back straightaway. Jimmy versus Noah. Who's it going to be? Jimmy hasn't won in a year. Noah hasn't won in a few races. Here they come to the checkered flag in the turns 3 and 4. It's going to be a side by side. Jimmy and Noah. Ty Gibbs shoots 3 wide. No, nothing there. Jimmy Johnson gets shuffled out. Here comes Zane Smith and Jimmy Johnson. It's going to be 3 wide. Oh, Noah gets shuffled. Alex Bowman gets shuffled. Seatbelts in the wall. It's going to be side by side between the front row teammates. Here they come. Rick trying to challenge. At the line, Noah Gragson pulls ahead and wins the Coca-Cola 600. For his new team, Front Row Motorsports. They've won both the crown jewels. They love the big ones. The defending champ has done it. He wins the Coca-Cola 600. First win with his new team, and he looked to be the strongest car at the end. Tyler Reddick gets second. A heartbreaking third-place finish again for Zane Smith. It always seems like he finishes third when he has a great chance of winning. Fourth place for Ross. He'll take that. And a top 5 for Chase Elliott. Good run for him. Ty Gibbs comes home 6th. 7th for Jimmy Johnson. 8th for Christopher Bell. Rounding out your top 10 is Denny Hamlin. Alex Bowman got 9th. Kyle Larson, 11th. Just misses out on the top 10, but good stage points. Bubba Wallace, 12th. John Hunter Nemechek, 13th. Eric Jones, 14th. Cole Custer, 15th. Joey Logano, 16th. Man, if he could have finished way up there, he could have done some damage tonight. In the points, William Byron, 17th. Josh Berry, 18th. Brad Keselowski, 19th. But all eyes are on the 4 of Noah Gragson with another win. He's already in double digits, folks. He's already in, or he's close to it. I believe this is career win number 8 for Noah, but his first with Front Row Motorsports, and it's a big one. The Coca-Cola 600. He'll get to burn it down now. Front Row Motorsports has won both Crown Jewel races, the Coca-Cola 600 and the Daytona 500. And don't look now, folks. The defending champ with his new team is the points leader. Noah Gragson lost his top 10 streak after 2 rough races, but looks like he's ready to pick up again another top 10 streak. Noah is now my championship favorite. Congratulations to Front Row Motorsports, Noah Gragson, for their win in the Coca-Cola 600 and Ream. See y'all later. RVL. Peace. What a race. And next week's a track where he's won at before, Darlington. We'll be right back. We'll see you then. Man, what a finish. What a race for Noah. He got it done. What an awesome race. What an awesome show this Coke 600 was. Front Row Motorsports has won both the Crown Jewels, with Todd winning the Daytona 500 and Noah winning the Coke 600. Congratulations to Front Row Motorsports, Noah Gregson, and Ream. See y'all next week for Darlington, a track where Noah won at last year. See you then. RV out. Peace.